15, 14, 13, 10. And the lash is soaked. Well, it's a good job I used waterproof eyeliner, isn't it? Wearing lashes just, oh, there's a car coming. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. So recently I have seen these lashes mostly on TikTok actually. Loads of people talking about them on TikTok, testing them on TikTok, and they are some water activated lashes where you dip the lash band in water. There's no lash glue. You don't have to fiddle about with like trying to get glue on your lash line or get glue on the lash band. You literally just dip the lashes in water and then they stick to your eyelid. And I've seen loads of people like reviewing these on TikTok. However, I haven't seen anybody that wears them for like the full day. They will literally just put them on and be like, oh wow, they work, it's cool. But they haven't actually tested them to see how long they last. So I thought I would do that today. These are the Ardell Aqua Lash lashes. I did receive this in PR, but obviously, like as always, that doesn't change my opinion on anything. I have all the information about them here. There are 4 different styles and I'm gonna be putting them on today. Hopefully I won't spill water in this video, but I know what I'm like, so prepare yourselves. Sounds very interesting because from the looks of things, from what I've seen on TikTok, they look easier to stick on than regular lashes because there's not like wet glue that can, you know, get all over the rest of your eyelid. We need to go into town later, so I thought I would just put them on. And I mean, I wouldn't normally just go into town with lashes on, but I'm gonna test them out for the rest of the day, see how they last and see if they start peeling off. In the UK, these are available from Superdrug, ASOS, Look Fantastic and Beauty Bay. Let's get into it and I'll tell you some more information as we go. These are actually a lot more affordable than I thought they would be. On ASOS, they're £6.99. They've also got them on Beauty Bay for £6.50. Look Fantastic, £5.59, so they kind of range in price. I believe America actually had these first because there are a few reviews on YouTube, but I haven't actually seen anybody's like full-on review of them. It's an interesting concept because I have a reaction to certain lash glues, like some of them make my eyes itchy and sort of like swell a little bit. So I'm hoping that these will be okay. It says in the information, with Aqua Lashes, you can now just dip the lash band in warm water for 10 to 15 seconds before applying onto your natural lash line. It's H2O, so simple. They're latex free, so that's good. Perfect with sensitive eyes. They've been designed to mimic the look of eyeliner, meaning that in just a few fuss-free seconds you can complete your look. So these are the 4 styles that they come in at the moment. I'm sure like if these are popular, they will probably expand and add more styles. I think for me it's going to be between 340 and 341 just because these ones do look a little bit more natural. I mean, even so, they don't look that natural. They still look quite dramatic, but I just know that 343 and 342, these ones look like the type of lashes that will touch my eyebrows, so I'm not going to go for these because like I said, I am going into town. I think I'm probably going to end up going for 341, but I will, you know what, let's just rest both of these on my eyes before I dip them in water and see what they're both going to look like. I do think I am going to need to trim these down because usually with every single pair of lashes that I try on, I have to cut off a little bit from the corner. I see what they mean when they say that they've been designed to be like eyeliner because they all have this extra bit on either side of them. Do you see what I mean? Like an extra bit of lash band. I think I'm probably gonna have to trim that. And oh my god, they feel like the lash band is like hard plastic. Oh my god. Okay, wow. Can you hear this? That is a very solid lash band. That is like I said, it feels like hard plastic. Oh my god, yeah, what the hell? Okay, these are gonna be way too big for me. I'm gonna have to trim them loads. Like, loads. To be fair, they do actually look a lot more natural when I put them on my eye. Obviously, I have no mascara on at the moment. So I'm also gonna try 340. Huh. 340 don't feel quite as like stiff as the other ones. I mean, they're still very, very rigid. They don't have as much of like the clear glue stuff that I can see on them. Or the like adhesive, I guess. Those are nice. I think I'm gonna go for these. I prefer these ones, I think. These are the 340 style, so I will go for those ones. I have like a specific pair of nail clippers that I use for my lashes because instead of like getting little scissors in there and being really fiddly, you can literally just like clip off the excess with this. I'm gonna trim off from the outer edge. I don't know whether to trim off this extra bit from the inner corner because that feels really spiky and uncomfortable, but maybe that's supposed to help them stick on a bit more. Okay, is that size better? Is that still a bit too big? I think that's still a bit big. I'm not going to trim all of that inner corner bit off, but I'm just going to trim a tiny bit because it just is a bit much. I'm trying to soften them up a bit, but they just will not budge. Like, that is a rigid lash. By the way, the eyeliner that I've got on at the moment is the KVD, what's it called? tattoo liner. Oh, funny enough, I'm actually using the KVD mascara. That was a complete coincidence. Not sponsored by KVD. I just know that this mascara lasts really well on me. So I've gone for an eyeliner that I know will last and doesn't like flake or peel, so that I know that, you know, that the eyeliner is going to stay there and it's not going to cause the lashes to peel off. And now it's time for the moment of truth. In the PR package, they did actually send this little cup of water, which when you poured the water, when I poured the water into it, it started flashing. Can you see that on camera? Hopefully it's picking up. So I'm taking my lashes and I'm just gonna dip the lash band in. I'm not gonna like fully submerge the lash. Okay, 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 11. What? Quick maths. Did I just go 10, 9, 11? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think in my rambling, I don't know. Have I gone over the time properly? Okay. Oh, now there's water like all over the lashes. Yeah, it's hard to just dip the lash band without getting some of the eyelashes actually wet. Well, it's a good job I used waterproof eyeliner, isn't it? Wait, but I haven't got waterproof mascara on. Oh God, is this gonna turn into a smudgy mess? I just want to get all the rest of that water off. Do I sort of like wait for it to go tacky? I don't know. Oh, it's really stringy glue because I just touched it on my skin and a bit of string just came off it. Okay. Oh my God, that glue is super sticky. I think I actually got some of my own eyelashes stuck in that just there. I've just zoomed you in all the way. They actually went on so easy. And are they peeling off at the inner corner? That's pretty stuck on there. I am a little bit concerned about taking them off later because I did just get some stuck to my like outer lashes here. But wow, yeah, the glue feels very sticky, sort of like stringy. They look really pretty. I like that style. So I'm taking lash number 2, exactly the same process. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But I forgot to do 15, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the lash is soaked. So you do really have to like shake off that extra water. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. Okay, you can see the glue there, right? Do you see how like sort of stringy it is? I don't actually know if that would have come across on camera, but this one's inner corner isn't sticking as well as the other one did. Come on. Oh my God, stick. This one doesn't feel as secure as this side. Maybe I did need to leave it a little bit of time to dry before just whacking it on, because this one's inner corner feels like it could potentially move. Whereas this one, that is pretty stuck on there. I wouldn't say they're the most comfortable lashes I've ever worn. I can definitely feel this one. I don't know whether maybe on this side I didn't trim off as much from like the inside, but I can definitely feel this on my eye, and it's sort of like, you know, when I blink, you can feel it stabbing a little bit. This eye feels a lot more comfortable because it did like dry and sort of is in the right sort of place. However, I will say they're more comfortable than I thought they were going to be because it was such a thick, like stiff lash band. No, the glue is definitely stuck. What happens if I cry? Do my eyes get stuck together? Does it make the glue stronger? I just want to know. Also, how do I remove these? I'm guessing I'm going to need some kind of like oil-based remover to get them off, because normally, if I'm being completely honest, I would just rip my lashes off. You know what? When we get to the end of the day, I will show the removal process and see if it's like, okay, oh my God, my eyelashes are now getting stuck together. And also, what do I do in a situation where they start to peel off? Do I just use regular lash glue? Do I get them wet again? Like, how do you go about that? I don't know. So this is what they look like stuck on. They do look really nice. I like them. I really like the style. They don't feel too uncomfortable. I think maybe throughout the day my eyes might start to feel a little bit irritated, but I will keep you posted. So it's just gone 1 o'clock. Like I said, we're gonna go into town. I will keep you guys updated throughout the day. So we've just got into town and my eyes are already starting to feel irritated, if I'm being completely honest. Wearing lashes just, oh, there's a car coming. Basically, all I wanted to say is that my eyes are already starting to feel irritated because when I wear heavy lashes for more than a few hours, I don't know whether it's because I'm a contact lens wearer, does anyone else find this? My eyes just start to feel a little bit sort of watery and stingy, and I don't think it's from the glue. I think it's from like having such a thick and heavy eyelash on. I don't find the same when I wear really lightweight lashes, but when I have a lash with a thicker band, I find it sort of irritates my contact lenses, which is really weird. So yeah, my eyes are feeling a little bit irritated, but that's kind of to be expected with most lashes. And I'm gonna put this away now because there's people coming. Bye. Lashes update so far. No, don't pick it because I'll spill it. We just got bubble tea and my lashes are slightly irritating. My eye has been watering, but they haven't actually peeled off yet, so I'll give you a better close-up when we get in. Forgot to get sweetener in my bubble tea. It tastes very tea. Huh? Oh, so this is my eye that's been watering, and the lash is still there, and this was the one that was peeling off. It's still there. How's your bubble tea, James? He can't hear me when he's on his phone. How's your bubble tea?
Sorry, I got stuck in my teeth. I like it. It's nice.
What flavour did you get?
Raspberry. Raspberry with mango and strawberry balls.
Nice. What did I get again? Passion fruit. Passion fruit and mango with passion fruit balls. Right. We're gonna go home and I'm gonna keep these on until they fall off. I just sat here and spoke for 5 minutes until my camera auto shut off because I hadn't actually pressed record. But I'm back. I'm back from town. It's actually now 7:53, so it's nearly 8 o'clock in the evening. To be fair, we did end up leaving here at about 2, and so, you know, we didn't get back until about an hour ago. But as you can probably tell from the vlog clips, I can't vlog in public. I don't get how people do it. I try, and then I just feel like everyone is staring me and judging me and looking at me like, oh, look at that girl over there trying to be a YouTuber. I didn't get so far with doing my check-ins. So the lashes are still firmly on after nearly 7 hours. They are starting to peel a little bit in the corners. This eye has been watering in the outer corner non-stop all day. The lash is still on, and even in this corner where it's been really watery. First of all, I'm very impressed that my eyeliner didn't smudge. The KVD tattoo liner is definitely a waterproof one. Normally if I'm wearing regular lashes and my eyes start watering, it's game over and they will just come off. But no, it's still pretty firmly stuck on here. The only place where it started to lift is a little bit in my inner corners, and it's sort of taken a bit of my eyeliner with it. And this is the one that never fully stuck down in my inner corner. It is still sort of hanging on, but it really doesn't look that noticeable. What I am going to do now is I'm going to go and take some pictures just for Instagram. I think I will just slightly touch up my eyeliner in here, but from a distance, you know, you can't really see that the lashes are starting to peel a little bit. So I'm probably just going to leave them, and then I will come back this evening when I'm going to take these off and see how easy they are to remove, see if any of my eyelashes come with them, and yeah, I'll show you then. Hi guys, excuse the fact that I'm in a different location. Don't have my mic on at the moment, but I'm downstairs just because I've just been taking some pictures in front of this backdrop, and my lights and my camera were down here anyway, so I thought, you know what, just to do this last little clip of me taking off the lashes, I thought I would do it down here, so sorry if it's a bit echoey, but they are still firmly on there. It is actually now 11:20 in the evening, and I'm now just gonna try and pull them off. See, normally I would just pull off my lashes, but nope. Okay, I think some of my natural okay, they are really stuck on there. Ow, 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 ow. I don't want to rip out my natural lashes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, ow. I'm gonna try just some micellar water and a cotton bud because they are really on there. Okay, even that is not budging. Ow. Okay, no, that's not really doing anything. Bit of an issue. Let me get an oil cleanser and see if that'll work. Okay, this is an oil cleanser. Okay, there we go. Ow, oh my god, it's fully stuck on this outer edge and it's actually really painful. Ow, 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 ow. I think a couple of my own lashes went with that. I will say though, okay, you definitely need like an oil cleanser to remove this. Something that I will say is that there's no glue residue left on my lashes or on my lash band, but that was pretty painful to remove. I'm gonna remove the other one off camera, I think. Definitely be gentle and don't just rip them off because that glue is strong. Also, I'm not sure if you can use these again. Shall I go dip them in some water and see if it will like reactivate the stickiness? Because now that is completely dry. So I'm just gonna run the lash under some water. Okay, yep, there is definitely some glue on here. Let me just see if I can like stick it to my finger or something. It's definitely still sticky. Like, it's sticky enough that I can actually stick it to my thumb. I mean, it's pretty stuck on there now, so I would say that these are probably reusable a couple times. Ugh. You might need to kind of re-stick the inner corners or something though. In the absolute state that I'm in now, I'm gonna answer a question of the day. I will also leave the lashes linked down below in case anybody's interested and wants to buy them and wants to test them. I do think it's a cool idea, but I would just say that they're a little bit thicker in terms of the bands than regular lashes, and they're definitely more difficult to remove. But it was on there pretty much all day, and when my eyes watered, it didn't come off, so that's quite rare actually with lashes. I think maybe in future I'd probably trim them in half and just use them as sort of like outer corner lashes just so they weren't quite so uncomfortable. Today's question comes from Poppy James and she said, hey Soph, hey Soph, love your videos, thank you. I was wondering if you were considering doing a natural beauty video or accentuating natural beauty video because I'm not really into heavy full coverage makeup and would love some tips. Love you, hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, Poppy. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, definitely I can do that. I have done videos like that in the past where, you know, I've done no makeup looks, but I think my tips have probably changed quite a bit now from what I used to do. And on my no makeup days, my sort of light coverage, fresh looking, oh my lash is just stuck together. My natural looking fresh face sort of makeup has definitely changed. So if, yeah, I guess I could do a video on that, my sort of everyday no makeup routine. Right, I'm gonna leave this here because this is such a weird setup and I really don't like it. Let me know if you guys have tried them, how you got on with them, because I'm curious to see if anyone else had the same issues that I did. And yeah, I hope you're all doing good and I will see you in my next video. Bye.